What's up, guys? It is time for part 3 where things get a little bit more spicy. So on this position here, we look at their position. Not too many things are vulnerable here. We see their bishop, queen, rook, bishop over here are pretty all well protected. So how do we form a double attack here if everything is well protected? Well, in this position here, this rook is vulnerable. That's the only piece that we can find as a potential weakness. And in this one, we need to know a basic checkmating pattern for us to figure out this double attack. So here we see this pawn on h7 is pretty vulnerable. Doing a double attack to win a pawn is obviously good if we can win a pawn, but usually it's not enough. But in this position here, this pawn is very valuable because it's right next to their king. And if we know this mating pattern where our bishop is attacking, if we can get our queen to h7, that would be checkmate because the rook is blocking the king from going this way. So if we can get our queen here, this is checkmate, and we see that this rook is vulnerable over here as well, which leads us to finding this move here, queen e4, where we're attacking this pawn, which we talked about is threatening checkmate, as well as we're threatening this rook over here. And in this position, there's no way that black can defend both. Obviously, they need to stop the checkmate. That's the more important one. So maybe they'll play something like here to stop it. But now we got to pick up their rook. And here, white is pretty crushing. We're just up a rook, and they don't really have anything for it anymore. So that one's a little bit tougher. We need to know a little bit more to be able to identify this one. But this is a very powerful one. I've seen this in my games. I'm pretty sure this is a French position, actually, because I've fallen into this for the black side. So it's definitely one that you can see in your games. This is a really good maneuver to remember. So let's look at the next one. We're here. We are playing white. And this one you will be solving on your own. So we're looking for a double attack here. So make sure to leave in the comments what move we should be playing. What are our threats? And you can say a move for black that you think they might play and what we could play for white. But really finding that first move and figuring out what our threats are for why we're playing that move, that's what's really important here. So hope you learned something new here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.